In this video, we are going to see about operator displays. Operator display is playing a very important role in DCS, SCADA, wherever we have a control room in most of the plants. All the plants which consist of an operator display. And the display itself, there are some hierarchy we have. The hierarchy are plant level, area level, group level and loop level. So we have some sections of units. So plant level, which is nothing but it display at this level provide the information concerning about the plant. So which will be broken. It's like we have so many subunits in this part. Then area level, which is nothing but concerning a position of plant equipment that is related in some way. That is like in a big plant, the plant which consists of so many units. The units are like we have a flow control, then we have a level control. So out of this, any one of the functions, like I am just going to control only the flow, or it's going to control the pressure, then it's like an area. So example, a train of operation process in a refinery or a boiler turbine generator. The next one is about the group level. Group level, which is nothing but it displays at this level which deals with the control groups. So wherever you have a control groups along with the data points, it's related to process unit within the plant. That is what actually group level. Example, distillation column or a cooling tower. Then comes to your loop level. So loop level, which is nothing but a bigger plant for each unit. That unit again which consists of some grouping parts. Then group which comes under so many control loops together. So when a particular loop, if you are classifying, that is what actually call it to be a loop level concept. So that will be like we can just look at this particular diagram. This particular diagram which consists of types of displays, and the displays which consist of a plant status, then process variable overview, then working display, and finally it comes to an individual loops. So this is come your plant. So this is called as a plant status. Then comes to second part your area, which is a process variable, and here comes you have an like alarm area graphics like that. Then comes to your third block is your working display, and the working display which consists of a station miming, then trend display, then control graphics. Then finally the last one is your individual loops, and which consist of the display of XY plots as well as tuning displays. So this is the overall block diagram of your display block. Then next come your plant level display. So specifically your plant level display, how it is going to execute. So plant level display, which is nothing but which consists of your plant status, and the plant status which have an operating level, energy, efficiency, and not only that, it also consisting of some area select. That area select how many reactor, that is how many units you have. It's like a reaction unit, gas here, then auxiliary, turbine, whatever the sections you have in that particular plant, that will be indicated with a display, and the display which gives you an alarm signal as well as the range of your level. It's like a percentage level. That is what it comes like a plant level display. So this is how the diagram it looks like this. The next come your area level. So this particular display will give you the key information needed to provide the operator with a big picture of the current plant condition. So which is nothing but whether it is operating full capacity or the plant is running or it is in shutdown part, whatever the summary data we can get out from this plant. So here each line also there is an indication, and the line which gives you a current day of week, date, time, so that from the display the operator as well as the manager and the workers, they can able to get the information. So altogether it provides a summary of process alarms and equipment diagnostic by listing the number of the plant area in which outstanding alarms. The next you have an area level display. So area level display, which is nothing but which will give you a section wise data, that is like a boiler, then you have a generation unit, then you have an gasifier. So each section you have a preheater, then for columns, so it's like a graphical display. So whichever area they will give a number. So if it is an oxygenate unit, or it is a reboiler unit, or it is an hydrogen unit, air supply, mimic data, so all those things which will be given a number. So that number will be like divided like an area. Actually here they have taken one area, that is area 12. So for each plant which consists of so many areas, so from that you can get the information. So this is how your area overview display. So after obtaining the summary of this particular plant status, the operator can move down to the next level, so that he can able to get the information about the plant. So these four types, the top line of the display which will give you the date and status line, then upper left quadrant that will give you the like deviation. If there is any deviation, that you can able to identify. If there isn't variations, then automatically he will get into tuning process. So from the tuning process he can able to adjust the set point, high level, low level, limit signal as well as process variables. If the time is exceed, that will be indicated through your bar graph, and the bar graph which consists of colors. So each color which will give you the values. So we have an underline, so many underlining concept is also there. They call it as a color blind operator. So the lower right hand quadrant will give you the variation of the display. So in addition we have a tag number. So that will give you the current value of the process variable that will be displayed in the engineering unit also. So the next thing is about your group level display. So group level display, which is nothing but which will be giving a variation like a control operation. It is necessary to use the display on the next lower level in the hierarchy. So which will give you the mimics of manual and the automatic stations of the continuous control loops. So here comes you have an upper left hand and the right left hand, and the bottom one which will give you a plotting of trends or one or more process variable as a function of time. So which will give you like a group display from the operator panel board to accomplish monitoring and the controlling functions. So here comes you have this particular diagram will give you the feed temperature, feed flow, then outputs, then block values. So here this particular group display which will be like a chart as well as bar graphs. So this is how your group display looks. The next one is about the loop level display. So here the operator uses few types of display dealing with a single loop or the data points for control and analysis purpose. So here we have an XY operating display which will give you the values of temperature. So the temperature is about like thousands, how the variation operating limit and the alarm limit which will indicate it through line. Not only that, which will indicate it through the outlet and the inlet pressure values also. So here you have SP means set point, then process variable and the indicator. So those values will be read out from this particular display. So in your pressure value, which will be indicated like a PSI unit, pounds per square inch. So here this is the way we have so many displays are there. Here the process variable is plotted as a function of another variable. Not only that, the operator can compare each point along with alarm limit along with an operating limit curve. So that will indicate the combination of temperature and the pressure for a particular portion of the process may be given. So based on these values, the operator console will give you the information. So from that we can able to get the information out of the display, through which the person can able to get the data, along that the graphical and the bar graph. So out of these values he can able to operate the process. So this is what the operator displays. So the operator display, which consists of 4 things. The first one is plant level, then area level, then group level and then loop level. So how it is going to configure along with a diagram. I think you people get understand, right? Okay, thank you.